Thank you, Kuya. You know, ever since I know him, he's always kept it real. You know. So yeah, up next is, for our final student speaker today, is none other than the executive chair of the 2010-2011 school.
So, get your tissues ready because Randall's coming up.
Can we please give a hand to Georgelo? As 13J Kuya mentioned, as Ryan mentioned beforehand, we have these two. Yeah, we have these two. I'm just kidding. We have two amazing, strong-willed men that will be taking over the position that Ryan and I shared with Harold and Kate. Good luck. Okay, so I do have something prepared. Hold on. So Ryan told me, Randall, if you don't come up with something prepared, you're gonna ramble on for 30 minutes. You all know that I can do that. So I'm not going to. All right. Thank you all for coming. On behalf of this amazing organization, Merced, thank you all for supporting us. And now I'll start my speech. So, good afternoon, friends, family, staff, administration, Pa'amuri, and of course the graduates of the class of 2011. Diane and Gina. Okay. So, everyone sitting behind us today, graduates, has been with us since the beginning. Look at where we are all at now. It took 4 to 6 years to get here. And in 4 to 6 hours it will be done. But that's not the important thing. The important thing is we're sharing this moment together. That was literally my speech. But you all know that I'm going to take up the time because thank yous to the one. So, last night, I was privileged enough to have modern practice. But the greatest privilege of last night was coming home. Because I was greeted by 3 very special sleeping individuals. My mom, my dad, and my brother. I went straight to my mom and dad, greeted them, and my mom sits up in bed and she says, Anak, I have this one thing for you. She pulls out a card. I'm like, okay, Mama, go ahead and open it. I'm gonna go leave now. I leave and I sit in my living room, middle of the room, and it takes me 15 minutes to open the card. Mom and Dad, you're asleep already, so you didn't notice. I open the card, and I'm not ashamed to admit that I've never cried as much as I ever have before in my life, compared to last night. What? Mom and Dad, thank you so much for 21 years of turning 22 in August, so cool. But almost 22 years of an amazing life, a God-fearing life, a life in which you both taught me things no one else could teach me. Thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for helping me help those that are sitting here today as you help me. One thank you, again. I haven't started bawling yet, because my mom and dad told me, RD, that's my nickname. If you make us cry, we're not taking you home. I'm kidding. All right, as you all know, my brother is privileged enough to be able to attend this institution. And he's probably one of the luckiest people in this room. Because he has all of the people that will be here to help guide him in the future. Bro, I can barely see you, but you're in your awesome dress shirt and tie. I want to thank you for inspiring me, and I want to thank you for always being the one that I could talk to. I want to thank you for following in the footsteps that our parents set before us, and I want to thank you for becoming the gentleman that you are. Cool. Almost done. Graduates, you're next. Jeff. Guys, you know I'm going last. You know what's up. Bass buddy, thank you for all of the great moments in choir, and for being an inspiration to all of us that you keep going, things happen, and you succeed. Jackie, thank you for being the buddy that shared like 4 to 5 classes with me. Thank you for being my buddy in surviving through anatomy. And thank you for always being the one that reassured me that even if you felt like you failed at something, there's always a reason to feel like each failure is a success. Kuya Jamal, thank you for allowing me to understand that it's okay to talk to yourself. But more so, thank you for giving me strength when I knew I couldn't get it. Kuya, be strong. And thank you for being the one I could talk to in this cabinet this year, with open ears. I'm gonna stop there, because we promised each other we wouldn't make each other go. Smiling Sam, I know you've been given that nickname by a lot of us, but really thank you for always smiling, because you served as an example to all of us that even when it sucks, it's always worth smiling. Gina. Miss Emily Heng, thank you for proving to the world that a strong personality gets you somewhere. Thank you for being strong for all of us, and thank you for joining this organization. Rachel Cool Kicks Johnson, because you said you don't want it, you'll get my message in your card tomorrow. All right, so, because Rachel wants to be the attention diva right now. From my heart, thank you for always being the one that would let me pick on you. And thank you for being the friend that's been there since the beginning. Pro-Bro Tiny. Inspirational is the only word that comes to mind when I see your face. can't say anything else. Because that just sums up you altogether. You know who's next? Don't call Clarisse, it's okay. Clarisse, you were never the one that chose not to be part of PAA. You were the one that allowed it to become part of you. And look at you now. Buddy man. 3 years, buddy. Congratulations. Whenever I'm down, I'll think of you dancing. Kuya Chris, you're definitely not green anymore. If you guys did the color training, greens think within themselves and have a hard time expressing themselves. Not anymore. He's blue and gold. He can show his emotions and he can definitely lead. Thank you for allowing me to be your successor, for allowing me to be your VEC. And thank you for being there. Small Paul. We've shared the weirdest classes on campus. Yes. Thank you for being the one that could laugh with me about the information we were learning in an undergraduate class. Because it made no sense to learn all the way over again in our senior year. And thank you for choosing to be here tonight. Vanessa, thank you for being my sweats or jeans buddy when I came to modern practice. Whenever I would wear sweats, she would wear jeans, and whenever she wore sweats, I wore jeans. And thank you for jumping into PAA, full force, and being the strong PAA member you are. Grapes. Tiffany Villaluna, you always say, I joined it too late. You joined, and that's what's important. Kuya. 13-day Kuya, because he's only 13 days older than me. You taught me that expression was worth it. And you taught me that words can mean more than the letters they're made up of. Thank you for the amazing experiences you've given us. Okay, so that's all the graduates. If I go through all the graduates, I have to go over here. And all throughout there. Don't worry, I'm not going to pinpoint you each, but they're all moving back. They're like, no, no. But it's really simple. What I'm going to say. You guys all know what I said last year in the meeting room. One thing I didn't mention though was that we were in your shoes. We had kuyas and ates, some of which are in this room right now, that helped us to become where we are at now and become the people who we are now. You all, even if you haven't realized it yet, are doing exactly what we did. And in due time, you'll be sitting where we are, and you'll have so many audience yourselves that will have been inspired by you. The future is always away, but always remember, first an audience, then a career or ate. It's only natural in the way our club works. You have people that are here, that will be here, that you will inspire, even if you don't want to. I have one request, and you've all heard this already. Please treat my brother well. And always remember, this is the part I'm not proud about, that just because your kuya's and aunties aren't there. We're there. Okay? That's it. But I do want to leave with an inspirational quote that I learned that from Miss JJ herself. And this quote's quite special because it's on my refrigerator. Auntie JJ knows this quote. And I saw her at one time when she was at my house. She looked at the refrigerator, looked at me, and we both smiled at each other. Okay, so I wrote this down to be funny. I know that you all must be sick of all of my constant mentions of advice, but I have this last message to you all, similar to what I said at last general meeting. Yes, my hand is shaking. Take life one step at a time. Each step may be meaningless at first, but the journey overall means everything.